Chapter 10: Evolving Work and Family Structures. Pages 330 to 332. Traditional nuclear families, including stay-at-home dads, will be covered. The two-person single career, the dual earner families, and commuter marriages will also be covered. Traditional nuclear families. The idealized family structure is a working father and a mother who is a full-time housewife, comprises only 26% of two-parent households, compared to 46% back in 1970. Married stay-at-home moms are likely to say they are not working because they are caring for their families. Cohabiting stay-at-home moms are more likely than married counterparts to say that they are ill or disabled, unable to find a job, or are enrolled in school. The numbers are disproportionately 69% Caucasian and 19% Asian. Traditional nuclear families, including stay-at-home dads. Most men take the role of being a stay-at-home dad when they are unemployed, going to school, or are able to work from home. Today, 1 out of 3 wives earn more than their husbands. The wife earning more is another reason a man would stay at home. 48% of working fathers and 52% of working mothers have said they would prefer to be at home raising their children, but they needed to work to make income. Two-person single career. One spouse, typically male, has a career, and the other supports that career by a variety of activities such as entertaining, running the household, and raising children, usually in the military, business, professional, and political type jobs. Is what the male would have. Positive side to this, employers benefit from having an additional worker without having to pay for their efforts. And one negative side is that the spouse usually feels that they are underappreciated in their role. Dual earner families. Families where both spouses were employed outside the home. By 2007, the percent of families with both parents working was at 62%. In dual career couples, both spouses are highly committed to working. Commuter marriages. Couples that work in different geographic locations and because of distance must maintain two separate places of residence. About 3.5 million Americans are in commuter marriages. Husband is usually a politician, professional athlete, traveling salesperson, seasonal worker, or serves in the military, and the wife could either be one of those roles also. One of the main reasons why this is chosen is 60% do not want to disrupt their child's education, 45% want a spouse to continue his/her career path, 10% maintain homes in their old location so that their spouse and children can reside there, and others did not want to move or could not sell their homes. So the theory that I related this to was the conflict theory, which sees society as a fight for power between different social groups. For a really long time, it has been believed that a household should consist of a man and a woman, and that the man should be out working while the woman has children and takes care of them. In today's society, we have different types of households, and we have strayed further away from that old belief. Men are starting to stay at home more while women are at work, and even both parents are working. As I have stated earlier, society is changing every single day. New families are emerging, and so it was such an old belief that the man should only be working and the woman should only be the one at home taking care of the children. So society has definitely evolved in that nature. People are now chasing their dreams while at the same time having a family, having their spouse support them, doing things that requires that spouse to travel and having the other one being able to stay at home and support them in that. And so people are starting to chase their dreams more, starting to finally finish that career path that they've always wanted to. Because now that people are believing that different things are okay and that they shouldn't care what other people are seeing their family as. So the question that I have is, can anyone relate to any of these family structures? If so, can you share with the class? Personally, growing up, my mother would work overnight and my dad would work during the day. And so my mom was there with us, me and my siblings during the day, while my dad was there during the nighttime. We had babysitters stay with us and family members like my grandmother, my aunts and uncles take care of us. And so we had a really big household, not including like my siblings and my parents. We had my two aunts, uncle, and my grandmother also living with us. So my parents did have a lot of support in raising us. It wasn't like we always needed to pay a babysitter. There was always usually someone in the house able to take care of us. And so there was a lot of raising by my parents, of course, but they did have a lot of support. And so it wasn't really like someone was a stay at home parent because we always did have that type of support living with us.